Hi, Deborah Larson here. I wanted to come and talk to you today about a topic called heart coherence. I call it the bridge between the body, the soul, and your human spirit. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I've got a lot of feedback and questions when people ask me, how do you connect with God like that? How do I hear and talk to Him like you do? And I think this will be a snippet that will help you. So, first off, I want you to imagine your heart as a wise conductor orchestrating a beautiful dance between your body, your soul, and your spirit. It's called heart coherence. It's a state where all parts of you move in this beautiful harmony like dancers that are flowing in the same rhythm. So when your heart leads this dance, something remarkable happens. Your breathing, your heart rhythm, and your brain waves all synchronize. It creates a state of profound balance. Most of us want balance. We know what happens when we get out of balance. It's like finding a natural rhythm in life where everything just flows. You know, those mornings you wake up, you're like, wow, everything's in sync, great sunny weather, all things are flowing in the same direction for the same purpose. Yeah, it's our favorite days. Scientists discovered that our hearts hold incredible wisdom. And when we tap into this wisdom through heart coherence, we unlock our ability to navigate through life's storms with greater grace. So we can heal from past hurts and trauma. We can find our center during times of change. We can connect more deeply with ourselves and others. So I want you to think of heart coherence as your inner compass, like true north. It's always pointing you towards wholeness. During difficult times, whether we're facing loss, trauma, or everyday life challenges, your heart knows how to bring you back through balance. Heart coherence speaks the language of both science and the spirit. It helps you recalibrate and find your way forward. So your heart not only holds the power to bring physical health, emotional well-being, and or spiritual connection into alignment, but when you listen to its wisdom, you'll discover a natural ability how to heal, to grow, and to thrive no matter what comes your way. All of us are looking for the most effective way to reduce stress, to calm our anxiety, and to dismiss the overwhelm. And if we can tap the intelligence of the heart, it will allow us to shift its rhythm and send a different message to the brain. Did you know that your brain is not the master of all things? Actually, that your heart and your brain communicate back and forth, but the heart will send specific signals to the brain that will shift its responses and it'll bring you back into balance. That's the power of your heart coherence. So what happens when we're out of balance? We have internal conflict. We might be double-minded in our thoughts, being tossed to and fro of things that we should or maybe shouldn't do. And maybe we don't even know it. We're just contemplating, but it creates an internal stressful environment. And we don't really want that, do we? No, we want to apply the concept of coherence of the heart to the heart-brain relationship. If we can use the practical tools of heart coherence, often you'll see breathing techniques, meditation, some kind of somatic therapy or body treatment, tapping, breathing, that kind of thing. Then if you use that, we can change our mental clarity, we can change our emotional responses, and we can improve our brain function. It will reduce anxiety, overwhelm, and stress. That's the empowerment that heart coherence can bring, all by using a different pathway to communicate and signal your brain. So, if we can tap into a deeper intuition to guide us through complex situations, would you do it? I would. We can meet the challenges with ease and become who we truly are meant to be. If we can tap a deeper intuition to guide us through complex situations, We can meet the challenges of life with ease and become who we truly were meant to be. Now that leads me into my favorite topic, which is spiritual intelligence. This is where people ask me, how are you connecting with God? Because we were created for that specific design to have a heart to heart communication with the Spirit. And I call spiritual intelligence an innate knowledge from the Spirit of truth that transcends our natural minds. It doesn't arise from our thoughts, but from a heart that is ready to be in union with God. His superintelligence is not confined to education, to nationality, or human experience. It's not something we qualify or earn through a litany of tasks. No, we were created to function with a spiritual intelligence similar to God's superintelligence, reaching further than our natural mind could ever expand. This is how we communicate with God. You see, the Spirit of truth equipped us with an extraordinary ability to connect through an open heart. He planted seeds of greatness inside the gardens of our hearts. And when we detach from life's confusion and circumstances and we set our affections on what is kind, what is good, what is pure, lovely, or admirable, what is excellent or healing, we can communicate with Him within the heart space He has reserved for Himself. This is called cardionosis, a heart knowing, just like we talked about the heart intelligence. Isn't that interesting that we have a scientific fact and we have a spiritual reality that has proven that God's design was for us to communicate with Him heart to heart? This design creates a beautiful synchrony between our body, our soul, and our spirit, a sacred dance that brings us into union with God to engage with His superintelligence. It's where I learned to know things beyond my natural mind, my understanding, or any of my professional training. And spiritually, it is a gift from God that we can activate and mature. You see, through my relationship with the Spirit, the heart to heart connection is the pathway we are born with. And we will mature over time as we come back and we actually have a conversation and build a spirit to spirit relationship with Him. Because embracing this spiritual intelligence allows us to tap internal resources we didn't even know exists. This is a sacred place where wisdom flows naturally, love blooms, and joy emerges, even in life's most challenging seasons. This isn't a coping mechanism. No, it's a divine provision for transformational living. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope this has enlightened your understanding of spiritual and heart intelligence. It's a real thing. If you want to know more, please follow, like, and connect with me. So good to see you. And until next time, Deborah Larson here. Have a great day.